The government has announced the most significant overhaul of local government in more than 30 years, proposing to abolish elected regional councillors and replace regional councils with a new combined board made up of mayors. The changes would remove Environment Canterbury in its current form, strip away regional governance roles, and shift major responsibilities for land, water, and environmental management to a new mayor-led model. The chair of Environment Canterbury is Dion Swiggs, who joins me now. Good evening to you. Yes.
G'day, Chris. How are you?
Dion, this is a massive announcement. What is your reaction to this? Did you see this announcement coming before Christmas?
Yeah, this is the biggest local government reforms that the country has seen since 1989. So yeah, an absolute massive change, and especially targeting the regional councils. Yeah, we didn't see it coming before Christmas necessarily, but we at the Regional Council here, we've been talking about this for quite some time and trying to make sure that we are ahead of the game, understanding what the changes may be, what signals the government is doing. And so we've been well prepared to make sure that we're ready for this.
So do you believe this proposal in this form will improve or weaken environmental decisions in Canterbury?
Yeah, there is definitely some concern about what this does or doesn't mean. We've only just received this proposal the same time that everybody else received it. So there is going to be quite a bit of time. We're going to need some time to go through it in detail to understand what it means. But from my perspective, what I'm really concerned about and want to make sure that we maintain is local voice and local decision making. So the decisions that we make affect people's lives, affect people's safety, affect the economy in local areas. We want to make sure that that is retained and strengthened in any future system.
This, though, essentially looks at getting rid of regional councillors and replacing them with mayors. Is that democracy in action? I mean, the likes of the government has said they need to get rid of the councils. There's too much duplication. I mean, do you accept any of that criticism?
Yeah, the government's saying they're going to get rid of regional councillors by maybe about 2027 and replace them with the mayors or commissioners. So there's two options here: replacing them with the mayors of the region or commissioners. So we've got to remember that there are options that the government is trying to propose here. The question that I have at the moment is, what is that going to achieve? They could just ask the regional councillors who are already elected to look at the system and do exactly what they're asking.
ACT has specifically singled out Environment Canterbury this evening, saying unelected representatives have exercised too much power and that Canterbury farmers have suffered because of it. What is your response?
The RMA reforms that are going to come out next week is where this is going to be addressed. There are two things here at play. We've got RMA, which is your Resource Management Act, and under the RMA, that is where you get that technical layer of governance. But there are a whole lot of other functions that the regional councils do and deliver every single day on the ground. RMA is going to address what the farmers have had concerns about. I think this is where we need to be very careful about not throwing out regional councils just because there is one issue. The RMA is going to deal with that. We've now got to focus on everything else that the council does and it delivers on the ground.
What does this mean for the likes of yourself and other elected representatives? I mean, at the end of the day, any of these changes won't go through until, 2027, I think. So really, it's kind of steady as she goes until that such time, isn't it?
Yeah, we've still got work to do. And the proposals are looking at our governance level. They're not looking at the work that our staff do. So our staff still need to do the work that we need to be delivering on the ground. And I really want to make sure that I want to reinforce that all the work that our staff do is important. And I want to make sure that they feel like that they've got a meaningful job.
But won't this also mean more work for the staff at Environment Canterbury, because these reforms would require a new regional reorganisation plans within 2 years, which could include mergers and shared services? I mean, is this realistic, or could this lead to instability within the likes of Environment Canterbury?
Well, I don't know, Chris. And this is we've only just received this at the same time that everybody else has received this. But what will happen is that those reorganisation plans aren't coming out until phase 2, which is after they've got rid of the current elected membership of regional councils. So once the current elected members of regional councils, which is me and my other colleagues across the country, then the appointment of either commissioners or mayors, they are the ones that will be tasked with doing that reorganisation, or another word for it is amalgamation plans.
I know it's early days, Dion, but do you think Canterbury will push back strongly against these reforms, or do you think the public by and large will accept them?
We've it's too early to tell, Chris. And as I said, we've been at our council. We've been trying to understand what changes need to happen, and we've been well ahead of the curve, putting out some information about that for over a year now. So let's have the conversation and see where it lands.
Finally, what is your message to the government as consultation opens?
Work with communities. Work with us in the communities. I need to go now, Chris. Thank you very much.
Appreciate your time. Dion Swiggs, thank you.